Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Hmm. Oh, yes. I think clothes with vertical stripes make people look slimmer. You are pretending to blow up a balloon, a burst it, and burst it. The expression burst into tears means to start crying suddenly. The little boy burst into tears when he realized his toy is broken. That area of the body where a bee or some other insect has stung us usually stood up, swelled up. We either do nothing and wait for it to go away on its own, or we put something on it, like a cream or something. The three forms of swell are swell, swelled, swelled, or swell, swelled, swollen. When a river swelled and burst into banks, its banks, the rounding round, becomes flooded. If Susan had studied harder when she was at school, she probably wouldn't be employed now. I'm employed now. If you weren't, his brother would have been. mm, If you weren't his brother, he would have been for angrier with you or taking his car last night. I think the film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is truly awful. No, when I'm in an awful mood, I'm never able to that to hide it so that other people don't notice. We call the wood or metal border round a picture or a window a frame. Bed frames are usually made of wood, me- metal, or wood. I usually feel in a positive frame of mind when I go to work. I prefer soup with lumps of meat and vegetables in it than plain soup. It takes about 6 years to train up a doctor. By a clerk, we usually mean a person who does written work in an office. No, critical work isn't generally well paid. No, there aren't any hooks for hanging coats on in my room. A person might design from their job because their town is a better job. They don't like their job, etc. Your hands trembling. We normally use the verb shiver to describe the action of trembling because it's very cold. They often put a ditch round a field to allow the excess water to flow away from the field. We use pastry and some meat and vegetables or fruits to make a pie. Yes, children are less likely to disobey a teacher if the teacher is strict. Another meaning of the word strict is exact. What he said was not strictly true. By the expression revenge is sweet, we mean that we have been wronged by somebody. It is satisfying to repay the wrong by getting our revenge on them. No, it isn't advisable to dive into shallow water because you might hit your head on the bottom. Yes, divers sometimes find lost treasure in old shipwreck. Yes, when a person is promoted at work, the promotion is almost always accompanied by a rise in income. Yes, one usually needs to enter a password to log on to a wireless network. Mhm. I think developing the road network would help my country more. A committee is a group of people appointed to deal with a particular matter. No, I don't think committees are usually able to make better decisions than individuals. You are coughing. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Certain animals, like dogs and horses, can be trained to behave in a particular way and do tricks by giving the animals a reward each time it behaves in the correct way. Mhm. Okay. Twist. Mhm. Um, oh, yes, I've twisted an ankle to one's taste. Mhm. Mhm. Agreeable. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. 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 In a restaurant, if the food has been cooked well but is simply not to my taste, I just eat. Mm, but being given, but I've been given. Yeah. Coward. Mm, mm, mhm, mm, mhm. The opposite of the brave or courageous person is a coward. Rust. Oh. Mm, mhm, mhm. When I am as love in the damp atmosphere. It's rust. Mm. Stroke. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. 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 Mm. Mhm. Mhm. A stroke from an axe would cut people into a block of wood than a stroke from a sword because an axe is much heavier than a sword. Mhm. It takes three strokes of the pen to form the capital letter N. It's 2 weeks since. Mm. Mhm. 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 Mm. It's 6 months since she gave up smoking. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. It's uh, it's how long? It's 3 years since I swam in the sea. Mm. Clean your room. It's 2 days since I cleaned my room. Hmm. It's mm, a week since I did physical exercise. The temper, it's mm, for 4 days since I lost my temper. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. It's yesterday since I cooked the meal for other people. Another country. It's 20 years since I flew to another country. Roar. Mm-hmm. 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 A lion make a roaring noise. Slope, steep, break. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Mm. Break. No, a car wouldn't stand still on a slide slope without its brakes on. It would begin to roll slowing down the slope. Mhm. If the slope was very steep, the car would rather gather speed, and eventually crash into something. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Seasonal workers. What? 18. 18. 18. Oh, steady. Seasonal. 6 months. Do season. Okay. Do seasonal workers, such as waiters who work at seaside hotels in the summer, receive a wage or a salary?